What's going on, everybody? It's me, Brandon, back again with another episode, and today we are talking about the long-anticipated sequel to Kirby Air Ride for the Nintendo Switch 2 called Kirby Air Riders. Now, this game was a game I really did not expect. When it was first announced, I believe earlier this year, I was really surprised. I was like, man, out of all of the games to get a sequel that I would have anticipated, especially from Sakurai post Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I never would have imagined in my mind that it was going to be an Air Ride 2. So here we are. We have Air Riders. It's a very interesting game. I like it, but I don't love it. And as somebody who originally played Air Ride on the GameCube, I liked the game, but I didn't love it. So very similar situation here. But I gotta say that Air Riders is a load of fun. Now, let me backtrack and explain everything here and why I like it, but I don't love it. Kirby Air Riders, in many ways, is a great sequel. And in my opinion, I think it delivers well more than what I wanted from the original game. We got even more content. This is a Sakurai game, so this is the guy who has made countless games that are content-rich, very worth your money just in terms of how much content is available. Look at the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, look at some of those Kirby games, look at Kid Icarus Uprising, which is one of my favorite games of his, and I was going into Air Riders as, well, I'm not the biggest Kirby fan, I like Kirby, but I never really was super drawn to the franchise like I am Metroid or Donkey Kong, for example. So diving into Air Riders, knowing how I enjoyed Air Ride but never loved the game, I was excited to see what potential changes could be in this sequel. Now, there are many game modes in this game. There's Standard Air Ride, which is your traditional Air Ride experience, a normal race of 2 to 3 laps, and it can get crazy. That is the biggest turnoff for me with Air Ride and Air Riders. I remember playing that game when I was younger, and there wasn't a throttle button. There was like a brake button, and everything moved on its own. And sometimes I felt super hectic. And in Air Riders, there's times where I'm legitimately holding my controller and Kirby or whoever I am is just zipping across the screen at a mass speed that I cannot focus. This game is very, very overstimulating to me, where I'm looking at some things and it's going at a speed that I cannot comprehend. This isn't all the time, but it was enough to really take me out of the experience. I loved everything I played of this game. There's some really good modes here. Like I was saying, there's Air Ride, there's Top Ride, which is personally one of the coolest things in this game. It feels like those old school arcade games like RC Pro-Am, if I'm thinking about that properly, from Rareware or Rare back in the day. And it's a top-down, it's almost like slot cars, where you are just doing a bird's eye view race. Very similar controls. It's just so hectic. It's fun. It's very arcadey, and it's easier to follow than Air Ride sometimes. But that's a really cool mode. We have the big one, which I think everybody wanted when this game was announced, which was City Trial. So that was such a cool mode in the original Air Ride, building the legendary Dragoon pieces and just beating up friends, flying around the city at really cool speeds, flying, driving. It was nuts. And that game is here with online functionality, and it can get crazy. As I said earlier, overstimulation is to not be understated. Sometimes in this game, I literally have to pull myself out of it and go, holy hell, what is going on? And again, that is my biggest disappointment with this game is just that may just be a me factor of this is a lot going on the screen and I can't comprehend or feel really comfortable seeing all this imagery and everything blowing up in front of me at a crazy speed. And then there's also free ride, or what is the mode called? It is a story mode where you get these crystals. There's 9 crystals, and they tell the story of Air Riders as you go ahead through this single player experience where it's like different challenges. This is something that I can equate it to like a Smash Run, somewhat of like Subspace Emissary and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's a very standard going through tasks, different games. There's mini games, there's races, there's fights in it, and it's really cool. And I think this is where it really hooked me, where there's so much replayability, so much content to do to unlock characters. Characters still feel special in this game. When you unlock anybody, it's like a Smash Brothers challenger approaching, you got it. Now, not saying you have to fight them to unlock them, but you get this big checklist box like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where it was this wall of things, and you can go ahead and unlock content or do things specifically in different races and game modes, and you will unlock pieces of this wall. So this is wall art, and you are unlocking this mural, and you're getting different things like, oh, you unlocked Waddle Dee, oh, you unlocked this car, you unlocked this decal. And I really like this. This is something where if I do feel very overstimulated playing Kirby Air Riders, I can go ahead, take a break, come back, and probably just play Top Ride or Air Ride or Slow Drive. What is that game mode? I'm completely drawing a blank right now. But the story mode of this game. And with Air Riders, there's a whole bunch of new stuff like customization suites where you can go ahead and pick your favorite warp star or machine, I think they call them, and fully deck it out how you want. I made a Dreamcast warp star, or at least I did the little spiral on my warp star, and I was like, hey, it's Dreamcast. But playing online with other people, you can also find their creations, where I actually did find a Dreamcast. Somebody made a warp star Dreamcast with the full-blown buttons and everything. It was really cool. And it was just a really cool experience customizing. You can get a license, so when you're racing online, you can customize this and trade it with other people or see what other people have designed on their license. And that's a really cool feature. I was really, really into that. And it kept me really engaged. But overall, I found my time with Kirby Air Riders interesting for the fact of, like I was saying, I enjoy the game. I like the game. But sometimes the overstimulation of Air Riders really drives me crazy. And it makes me really... It makes me want to stop playing this game because just of how much is going on in the game. So as everything is being super overstimulating and I'm going a mile a minute and I'm trying to get this next ability, sometimes it is just way too much. And going into this game, again, like I've been saying, I think I did this on my last video with Pokemon ZA, but going ahead and not consuming the content of the game to the build-up. So seeing the initial Nintendo Direct, hey, Kirby's falling from the sky, oh cool, Air Riders 2. Awesome. I'm totally going to check that out when it comes out. And that's all I did. That's all I knew going into this game. I would skip over direct footage because I haven't been really able to watch them live. So I would go into these games blind, and I was really surprised and thrilled with a lot of the content in Air Riders. There is a lot of content here. Your $60, $70, whatever the price was of the game, is worth it. And I think if you are a multiplayer gamer, like you buy a game to play online, for a lot of times you have City Trials, Top Ride, Air Ride. You could play online and have a blast with this, and I think it is definitely worth the money. But for me, this is a very overstimulating game, and as somebody who really enjoys the slow-paced single-player experience, I get to enjoy games at my own pace. Sometimes this game just felt like too much. Now, I've played a lot of crazy games that are super fast and complex, and they don't they don't bother me. But Air Riders, there was something about this game where I was like, this is fast, man. This is fast in not a fun way. Like, sometimes I really felt like I was not in control, and that could be maybe just learning, you know, maybe if I play the game even more, you know, I'll go ahead and get better. But I've done now 2 runs of story mode. I've done a bunch of hours in all 3 game modes, Top Ride, Air Ride, and City Trial. And I gotta say, it's a cool game. It's a very cool game. And I know there's amiibos out there, which I'll definitely check out in the future and maybe make a video on new amiibo, because there's some really cool amiibos out there, just like Metroid Prime 4 one's coming out soon. But Air Riders was a good time. I liked it, but I didn't love it. So that is going to be it for the end of this video today. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think about Kirby Air Riders. Did you like Air Ride? Was it one of the best GameCube games for you? If it was, please let me know in the comments down below. And what was your GameCube color? Was it black? Was it silver? Was it spice orange? Was it indigo? Man, I love the GameCube, and I really hope we get to see more of these awesome GameCube games getting a second lease on life, with either be it a sequel or going onto the NSO shop. I think that would be so cool. But again, please let me know in the comments down below. As always, my name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time.